I don't think I like you.
What did I do? What did I do? Let's back this up. Like, what did I do? Did I do something?
No, that's what's so weird. I just can't shake this feeling. I mean, it's weird. It's really weird. Like, you've done nothing unwarranted. But when I'm around you, I feel like I need to repel you from me and reject you from my presence. Like I can't stand to be by you without something stirring in me, and I can't put my finger on what it is. Normally, I would revert to old traits where I would fall into the emotions that I am talking to you about right now, and I would look for something to assign the emotions to that is about you and your character in order to give me forms of justification to justify these emotions so that I can find a reason to dislike you, even though that would be unwarranted from me. And that would actually be hypocritical because I'm not actually looking at the emotions. I'm too busy trying to assign the emotions to a character trait about you because I'm having trouble just accepting your character as you're showing up, or I'm just not aligned with connecting with you. And if I were to fall into those traits and toxic habits of attempting to make you feel like something is wrong with you because I can't figure out my own feelings, I'm the problem. Now, I don't know if I'm just not supposed to actually have a connection with you and just mind my own business, or if your presence is bringing something to surface that's causing me to have to look at myself in an angle that I've never seen before. And I have a choice to act on it and look at it. No, I have a choice to act on it or look at it. Apologies. I'm a little overwhelmed with all this rage and anger that I know you don't deserve. What is this?
You know what's also crazy is I'm usually the one that's used to being in your position and others falling into those traits and acting on them towards me. It's just weird that I'm finding myself now in the position, only I'm conscious to where I need to make a choice because of this self-awareness I've been exercising with myself. To be more responsible for myself, obviously, and my emotional status quo when I regulate this nervous system of mine and sensory loads. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not used to being on this side of the bench. You know what? I respect everything you just said. I respect it so much. Normally, from my position with this conversation, my old traits would be to revert to feeling defensive and begin to fall into a internal pit hole void of denial, of feeling like I am being attacked by somebody because they're telling me they don't like me, but they don't know why. And I happen to be on the side of the bench where I am practicing self-awareness around deciding to choose to fall into those traits. I am actually more aware of now that I'm consciously choosing not to fall into by choice with this conversation, because I actually respect the fact that you're choosing to regulate yourself enough to be honest with me about what's going on with you without acting irresponsibly on something you don't understand. And you're owning it. I respect it. Here's a theory. What if we're actually meant to be an experience right now for one another, and we're not actually supposed to be a connection, but we're meant to share this experience to see how we interact in this moment, where we're giving each other an opportunity on two opposite sides of the spectrum that we're not used to being on, to determine for ourselves if we're ready to see ourselves beyond what we used to fall into traits-wise, to see if we can evolve from them and grow beyond that, instead of looking for reasons to drown ourselves in it. And this was meant to be more of a hello and goodbye experience after this conversation or interaction. And we were supposed to go through our own growing pains in this moment. Let me know your thoughts, because the only reason I'm this level-headed right now is because of how transparent and honest you are with me and with yourself, without trying to tell me something is wrong with me through you translating your own internal dialogue in a way to let me know where you stand with me without trying to disrespect me on purpose intentionally to act out on what you're feeling. So, let me know your thoughts about my theory or hypothesis. I'm curious. I respect your theory and hypothesis very much. If I were to look at this objectively and emotionally dissociate myself for a moment, I would understand objectively exactly what you're saying right now, because if we were to categorize this, now that we've laid out the structure of it through what we've shared so far, this sounds like character development, growing pains, and another hermit period waiting for us for some inner reflection. Huh. Well, okay. That's a very good hypothesis. All right. Well, this was a good experience. Even though I've detached emotionally in order to be able to process this conversation with a more objective perspective, as intelligent as you are, I just still can't seem to get over this emotion towards you. I'm gonna need some space, time, and maybe I'll see you when I see you kind of thing. respectfully. Unless you got something else you need to tell me before we depart. Because I think I'm done talking now. I need to sit with myself before I do something that I don't need to do. Or react on something I don't need to react on. From a subconscious standpoint. And a wounded ego standpoint. Yeah, I think we're done with the conversation. But I want you to know I respect you. Thank you. I'm gonna go sit with this experience too. And for once, I'm actually not insulted. Thank you.